Alright, it's time to start. Greetings everyone. Let's see if I can recall my hotkeys. I did change my hotkeys since last stream. There we go. So greetings everyone. Hi Cindy. I forgot to set up YouTube's chat. Hang on a second. That's not the right chat. Well, that's why we start things slow, so I have time to set things up. There we go. Should be working now. Yeah, there we go, it's working. Now back into the game, there we go. So greetings everyone. My name is Jeff and this is But Words Remain. And welcome once again to the Dark Souls Remastered Lorethrough. Hi Cindy, emojis are working in chat, which is beautiful to see. Beautiful, simply beautiful. I struggled quite a lot these past 2 weeks to get emotes working on Twitch chat. Because I insisted in having a custom chat, you know. As you can see on screen right now, our beautiful overlay is done. It's simple, but it's efficient. I like it. And we made it ourselves, so I'm quite proud of it. Cindy with her badges working, that's nice to see too. The moderator badge and the artist badge. We have a Artorias cosplayer. Nice. Everybody remembers when Artorias used the base cannon and the grass crest shields to defeat Menace, right? It's in the lore. Anyway. So as per usual, I figure we start things slow for today. I think the plan today is... let's think for a moment. I would like to finish upgrading our composite firebow, or our fire composite bow actually. And I would also like to get enough materials to fully upgrade a boss weapon. I believe I do have that already. I do have plenty of Demon Titanite. What I don't need is a +10 weapon. So that's what we're gonna do then. Let's teleport to... I can never remember the name of the bonfire. Ulasil, no. Daughter of Chaos, Chamber of Princess. Is there no Izalith bonfire, really? There is no Izalith bonfire. Well, so let's make it Daughter of Chaos instead. How are you doing, by the way, chat? By chat, I mean Cindy right now. What games have you been playing recently? We're going to Lost Izalith, as I said. And we are farming for some red Titanite chunks. And also for souls, I suppose. Doesn't hurt to get more souls. And what is the fastest way to get there? I think we jump down here. Yeah. Kinda sucks that we got a Catacombs bonfire with the remastered, but we didn't get a Izalith bonfire. Though, I suppose there's not much reason to go back to Izalith, right? It's what is considered by most to be the worst level in the game, so why would anyone in their right mind want to come back here? I don't know. Truly, only someone insane as me would be going back there. Truly the work of a madman to be going there. Feel free to use emojis, Cindy, they are working. They should be anyway. I'm actually going to lower the sound here. Because no thank you. Ain't nobody got patience to be listening to the burning sound. It works. Yep. It works. Works beautifully. Beautifully. I was actually almost using the default chat from Stream Elements, because that one works out of the box with everything. But it doesn't let me customize font and this kind of stuff. I missed the gate, didn't I? Yeah, completely. There we go. But thankfully I found a way to make my custom chat work with emotes. Or rather, to make emotes work on my custom chat. So there we have it. There we have it. Do we have any Twinkling Titanite, by the way? We have one. Not sure if I'll be able to... Jesus Christ, what happened? My brain was working faster than my mouth as per usual. Not sure I'll be able to fully upgrade my armor in this run, but that's okay. We have plenty of defense, more than enough for a normal run. We saw it last stream too. We were tanking some hits from Manus, the father of the abyss, and he was slightly more than scratching our HP with each hit, and failing to break our poise too, so we are quite tanky as it is. Kinda hate this place, honestly. Why do I do this to myself? Why do you make me do this, Cindy? Why would you do that? Lol, says her. Lol. Lamau, even. But now we will both surely drown, said the... What, the frog? Lol, said the scorpion. Lamau, even. Old fables, everybody. Beautiful old fables. Life lessons. So the plan is to come over here and then farm the chaos bug things, the things which killed Sigmire. You know, the terrible demons which killed Sigmire. Poor guy. And we're gonna get some red titanite chunks. I'm actually going to equip something lighter just so that I can medium roll more easily, because I am going to need medium rolling. What spells do we have, by the way? Let's switch Sunlight Blade for... What's it called now? Replenishment. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. It's gonna be useful with all the chip damage we're gonna be taking here. Stop, please. Stop what? What did I do? What did I do? I've done nothing. What's that, Cindy? When you said lol. Lol. Lamau. That? What's the problem? I'm voice acting practicing, okay? I like making voices, what can I do? Let's pop a replenishment here. And let's also kill the enemies in the way, because I've learned my lesson. I tried running past them in a past grinding session, or farming session, I should say, and things didn't quite end well. So where's my gold serpent ring? Here we go. Let's go. Let's do this. Funnily enough, the two weapons we are working on this video, they are both bows. One of them is our firebow that we already have. We're just going to fully upgrade it. The other one is a boss weapon. This character's only boss weapon, mind you. I kinda find it necessary to have at least one boss weapon per character, you know, it's kind of a rite of passage in Dark Souls. Let's equip the Mimic Head. Do not burn me. Thank you. Yeah, that's also why we have replenishment on. Thank you. Nice sprint, I can. We are fat rolling though, so there's that. There's the first Chaos Bug. No drop, sadly. So beautiful to see emotes working in chat, by the way. I never get tired of that. Also, our custom badges are working, which is cool. By custom badges, I mean emojis too, because that's what they are. They are emotes, but still, I like them. Dinosaurs, yeah. Dancing dinosaur. Drop? No drop, damn it. Come on. Come on. Cindy has her unique artist emote, or rather badge, I should say. And of course the moderator badge as well, which is the crossed swords. I have, let me send a message in chat actually. Quick alt tab. I have my cool Kendo badge, as you guys can see. It has become kind of a symbol for the channel by now. The Kendo. The scholar's Kendo, you know. So there is that. Damn it. Which way do I go again? Down here, right? Okay. Do I have to drop down though? Yeah. Not much of an option, is there? Okay, so down we go. There's another one there. Kinda want to unequip the Mimic Head, honestly. It's making us way too slow. But whatever. So I believe we have another 2 down here, right? Yeah, I'm unequipping it. I can't. I can't. It's way too damn slow. I think it's beyond that tree over there. Find the other one. Man, this grinding is so annoying. It's so boring. Out of all of the crafting materials, this one has to be one of the most annoying ones to farm, honestly. Die, please. Give me an item. Yes, thank you, sir. At least we got 1. I should probably equip the Homeward Miracle as well, shouldn't I? Do I have bones left? Please tell me I do. Okay, I have exactly 1 Homeward Bone. Okay. Lucky. I was not looking forward to walking my way back. So let's unequip the... Sorry, equip the Homeward Miracle. Don't think we're gonna need Lightning Spear. So let's replace that. Lautrec cosplayer using a spear. Interesting. Should I try co-oping? I am a bit over-leveled for this area, but why not? Why not? Where's my... Yeah, there we go. Why not? And this is a weird boss to co-op, but... You know, might as well. Might as well get some action and get some souls while we are here. Where's my orange charred ring? Yeah, there we go. The constant ring swapping is quite annoying too. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I have to remember to change your username color on YouTube chat as well, Cindy. That purple is way too dark. Ah, but the badges are showing now too on YouTube. That's cool. You have a little shield icon next to your name. On YouTube, not on Twitch. On the upper chat. É verdade. Remind me to do that after the stream. To change your username color. Oh, would you look at that? We are being summoned. Where's my helmet? Get away from me. Get away from me. Alright, we're good. We're good. Where's the host? Hello? No message? Okay, disconnected from the world. Weird. Huh. Yeah, I figured that would happen the moment I saw no message, you know, as I spawned in. Weird. Okay, can't really stop to read chat right now. There's way too many enemies. Get away from me, thank you. I'm gonna put my helmet back on. Where is it? Get away from me, damn it. Where's my helmet? There we go. Thank you. I don't think these will follow me up here. Yeah, they won't. They can't. They physically can't. They get stuck in the roots down there. I forgot to equip the ring, didn't I? Damn it. Here on Twitch you can not fix, but pin messages. Yeah, I can. I know. And you can too, because you're a mod. So. But why, Cindy? Is there a message you would like to pin? You want to pin a message? I forgot to equip the ring again. I keep doing that. I'm so dumb. But it's the constant ring swapping, right? Kinda hard not to forget to do it. There's 2 more down here, I believe. Here it is. Please give me an item, please. Yes, thank you. Another one. Can we get a second one? I have an idea, but it's simple. Welcome to the chat. Bem-vindo ao chat. Not a bad idea. Do you want to try to do that, Cindy? Feel free to do it. Feel free to pin a welcome message. You should be able to do it, I think. And we get 2, nice. That's a total of 4, I believe. I think we need 5. Yeah, it's +8. I just need 1 more upgrade and that's it. I do have a red Titanite chunk. Do I? I don't think I do, actually. I think I used it on my base cannon. Oh, we have enough for the +9. Nice. We don't have this slab, though, so that's okay. That is okay. Alright, go on. Do it. Do it, Cindy. Do it. As Emperor Palpatine would say. Now, where do I need to go to get Titanite shards and large Titanite shards? I believe I need 9. I don't need to farm for those, though. I should be able to just buy more. Where do I go to get souls, though? That is the question. Do I have inventory souls? I do not. I have some boss souls, but I prefer not to use them. I do have a gold coin as well, which we can trade to Fremd for some souls. So let's do that. And I believe that was our final visit to Izalith in this run. Thank goodness. I'm never coming back here on this run. Say goodbye to Izalith, everybody. Say goodbye to Izalith. We are not coming back. Not on this character anyway. Wake up. Oh, this is not Dark Souls 2, right? Parries don't actually hit.
I'm fine. Well, and what?
Come on, man. Wake up. Wake up and eat this gold coin that I have. Here, eat it. 5k souls, that's not bad, I suppose. 10k for Manus. No, thank you. 20,000 for the soul of Gwendolyn. Kinda interesting how Fremd has nothing to say to the fact that we've killed Gwendolyn, right? He's like, this guy just offed, you know, the last remaining god in Anor Londo. I don't need this kind of heat. I'll just stay quiet. What else can we sell? I'm gonna sell these. I really don't need these. Really do not want to farm for any items right now, so I'm just selling these. That's it.
Farewell.
Farewell. Fairly well. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go into my item box. There's a few things to store in here. Namely, the Guardian Tail. Yeah, this can go in there, and where is it? Here we go. We are getting this, however, the longbow. I don't have shards, damn it. Let's pay Andre a visit then. Undead. Where is it? Undead Parish, there we go. Did you pin the message, Cindy? Oh, that's interesting actually. How does the custom chat react to pinned messages? It doesn't show pinned messages, unfortunately. But that's okay. People watching on Twitch will be able to see it. It just doesn't show on the screen. On the screen chat. That's alright. That is a-okay. We do have the Portuguese tag as well. So people joining in will know that they can speak both Portuguese and English. That's okay. So we're gonna buy some Titanite shards from Andre. I think we need 9. We're going to upgrade the longbow to +5 and then ascend it to +6. Now we upgrade it as much as we can. Not gonna be able to make it +9, I believe. Or +10 actually. I need 2 more large shards. Should be able to buy them from the giant blacksmith, so that's okay. And we need to pay the giant blacksmith a visit anyway, because he's the one who's going to make us the boss weapon. I'm actually going to store Soul of Manus. This we're going to keep. Ah, the Firekeeper, so I should give that to the Firekeeper. Completely forgot to do that. Yeah, that's it. So, one final stop at Firelink Shrine. Did we read the Soul of Manus, by the way? There's a goddamn Lorethrough, and I think we forgot to read the Soul of, you know, the Primeval Man. So let's give this a look. Soul of Manus, Father of the Abyss. This extraordinary soul is viscous, lukewarm lump of gentle humanity. Is a viscous, lukewarm lump of gentle humanity. Ancient Manus was clearly once human, but he became the father of the Abyss after his humanity went wild, eternally seeking his precious broken pendant. I like how if we look way back, it's implied here that he wasn't the primeval man, he wasn't the Dark Lord, the one who got the Dark Soul. He was just a very, very old human. A human from the Age of Gods, from before the Age of Gods. Now that we have played Dark Souls 3, we can kinda imply that he was one of the first Pygmy Lords, one of the guys we meet in the Ringed City DLC. The Chamber of the Princess. Also, the item frame for his soul is basically a humanity sprite within a, black soul, which is interesting. Kind of a shame that the giants will no longer spawn here. They are a very good source of souls. Let's... Suppose we can check if the Silver Knights despawn as well. Again, allowing us to know which enemies are real and which ones are not. So this Silver Knight is not real, because it despawned. This guy is an illusion. The Silver Knight by the stairs isn't real, he can't hurt you, says the psychologist. Meanwhile, Silver Knight by the stairs. The giant blacksmith, though, is no illusion. He's still here.
Hello, forge I can, strong I am.
Strong I am. Alright. We need to reinforce plus 10. Now we can come to modify. And we can make it the Dark Moon Bow. We could also make the Tin Dark Moon Catalyst, which is a very interesting catalyst. It would ironically fit into this build, strangely enough. It allows one to cast spells, but these spells will scale with faith, not with intelligence. So if you play some weird hybrid character with medium faith and medium intelligence and high faith, you can make some interesting use of this. We are, however, going to make the Dark Moon Bow. And we're going to upgrade it. No, we are not going to upgrade it because I do not have enough souls for that. Damn it. Dang it. Yeah, that's it, I think. Our only boss weapon, chat. Behold. The Dark Moon Bow. That's 271 damage. No upgrades. With feather arrows equipped. What if I equip... Oh, let's compare first. Fire Composite Bow is doing 393 damage. Man, that's not bad, actually. That's almost 400 damage, and that's ranged. But I believe the Dark Moon Bow will do similar damage to that. Let's buy one arrow, just so I can equip it to test. So what happens if I switch this? 283, 391, 317. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Excuse me for a quick second, chat. I'll be right back. Just 1 second. Alright, we're back. We are back. Doing a quick check on both streams. Okay. Alright, so what should I do to get some souls? Honestly, I think we just play the game, right? I think we just go for Sith. Then we can use those souls to upgrade our bow, basically. So we go once again to the Undead Parish. There we go. And let's make our way to the forest, to the Dark Root Garden. We can change our spell setup as well. Excuse me. Let's go Great Lightning Spear and... what else do I go for? Don't really need anything else, so let's go Replenishment, just so we have some passive healing. This is why we have Sanctus, after all, to stack it with Replenishment, so we get some nice passive heal. And we are going to fight the forest, basically. A wild human, which should prove interesting. Blood red clump, I forgot the name of that. Whatever. Excuse me, chat. Wonder if there is any activity in the forest. I hope there is. I hope so. Do not mind getting invaded by now. Or right now, I mean. Really don't mind. So we're gonna sit at this bonfire just so we reset our spawn to here. And here's the plan. We're gonna open this door. Someone just kindled the bonfire. Interesting. So there is activity here. Used Crest of Artorias. Okay. And let's get in there and let's fight the NPCs, I suppose. But I do want to play through this level through the other side as well, so we get a chance to fight the cats. We'll see how things go. Here comes the knight. This one doesn't spawn, I believe. No invasion so far. Still alive, man. Damn. I commend you, sir. Not many can withstand my attack and survive. Wait until I have 50 faith. I'm actually gonna go Fireball because it deals more damage. And let's lure the caster in. I missed. Over here, man. He is gonna keep spamming, isn't he? Come on. Wow. Riveting gameplay, everybody. Ow, this thing tracks, doesn't it? Shut up. Oh, now you wanna press me. Okay, come on. Do it again. Yeah. I thought so. Do it again. Rip. Replenishment, just for good measure. So all of these NPCs respawn, with the exception of one. Still no invasion. No fog by the gate, so no invasion. And there is an invisible thief over here somewhere. Just kinda hard to see it. Mostly due to the fact that it is invisible. There it is. It's invisible, but I can see it, you know. With damage. This one is funny. You can tell that the developers programmed this guy to not attack you directly. It's meant to be sneaky, but it results in it just being very passive for some reason. It kind of just stands there and waits for you to attack, to try to dodge. And it tries to lose you, basically, or to get you to lose him. And then sneak around, you know. Doesn't really work, though. Now we have the cleric. We had a cleric. And I am way too overleveled for this area. Thank you for the souls, though. And there should be a bandit now. Yeah, there he is. Nope. He survived. Commendable. But ultimately futile. And now we have two NPCs this way here who don't actually respawn. I'm actually gonna keep my summon item just so I can check whether I'm getting invaded or not. So there are two guys over there who don't respawn. There's a knight and there's a huntsman. Or a huntswoman, I should say. Headshot. Okay, the knight is coming. The knight is coming. Dead. 3,600 souls, not bad. And now for the hunter. Where is it? Paris. Oh, we are getting invaded, chat. Nice. That's what we came here for, isn't it? Where the hell is the hunter? There she is. Alright. I have no time to waste, so... Okay. The hunter just killed itself. What's up? What's up, brother? Will you let me buff, though? That is the question. You will. And they are buffing as well. Spaghetti and what? What's that? Interesting. Pac-Man. Jump attack. Nice. Yeah, no. Jump attack. Missed. No stamina. Oh, right. That's Dark Souls Remastered, isn't it? People can heal now. Okay, they can bleed me. That's not okay. That is some R1 spam if I've ever seen any. Oh, partial parry. Almost got you. Ah, damn it. Come on. Oh, damn it. No, thank you. True combo. True combo. Lightning. I can't heal. Why can't I heal? No, thank you, sir. You like to spam, don't you? Ah. I wanna parry this guy. Okay. Ah, damn it. No stamina. Ah, damn it. GG, I suppose. GG, my friends. You were getting indicted, so you get more PvP, because you deserve more PvP. You deserve it. Okay, so we're going hollow form this time, just so I can get my souls back safely. The NPCs do respawn, but, you know, they're NPCs, so I'm not terribly afraid of them. Are we gonna do the same dance as before? Have it your way. Yeah, they switched to melee mode. You did not just hit me. Yeah, get stun locked. I couldn't heal though, that was funny. Did they throw a Lloyd's talisman at me? Or did I try to use the wrong item? I don't know. Cindy using the knight emoji. Really happy I made those work again. I'm quite satisfied with that. What is the thief doing? They are cutting the air for some reason. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you aiming at? What did this sport tree ever do to you, man? There. Get wrecked. Now the cleric. It is a chance to get more souls, I suppose. Come on. Oh, missed. Damn it. The slow attack kinda threw me off. Do it again. Okay, I am messing up. Come on, man. We take no damage, though. You're not going to heal. Come on. I barely did any damage to you. Wow. Fantastic. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna Wrath of the Gods, both of you. Yeah. It's what you get. It's what you get. Love this spell, by the way. And that's it. Thankfully, the items dropped by Fairies, the Huntress, do respawn. Because at least in my game, she has a bad habit of throwing herself off the mountain for some reason. That's Twin Humanities and the Black Bow of Paris and Fairy's Hat. The excuse me, the Black Bow of Fairies being the best bow in the game for the dexterity builds. S scaling in dexterity. The preferred Black Bow of the Heroic Archer Fairies has a longer range than standard bows, but it's more difficult to use. Without proper abilities, results will be underwhelming. What it says on the tin, because this actually deals less base damage than a regular composite bow or longbow. But it has better scaling, so at full dexterity, you know, 40 dexterity, it will surpass the other bows in terms of damage. It also has the unique draw animation. Wrong button. So, like, this is the regular bow animation, right? The Bow of Fairies, however, uses, you know, a diagonal draw, basically. Which looks stylish, may or may not be practical, realistically speaking, but who knows? Probably not. Nice, thanks Cindy. We got their hat as well, didn't we? Let's check that out. Where's the hat? Fairy's hat. Broad-brimmed hat favored by the archer hero Ferris. Ferris was an accomplished archer, and though he was human, he ranked alongside Hawkeye Goff, one of the 4 Knights of Lord Gwyn. That's quite the achievement. His hat is... excuse me. His hat is universally popular among children. We've just came from the DLC where we get to see Goff in action, so being compared to Goff is quite the achievement. Quite a interesting character lore-wise. Raises the question if the guy we fight here, or the girl I should say, it's a female NPC, if she is Fairies, because Fairies is referred to as He, in his hat's description. So is that Ferris, or is that someone who inherited Ferris's hat and bow? I'm willing to believe the latter, because if he was ranked amongst Goth, it doesn't necessarily mean they lived at the same time during the same age, but it could be. And Goth lived quite some time ago. So if they lived during the same time, I don't think Ferris would be alive at this day and age. They would be alive during the time of the DLC. So that might not be Ferris after all. Who knows? Could also just be a translation error, which is quite common in Dark Souls. Things like pronouns and titles are switched around very often. In one item description, it will talk about a witch of Izalith, and then in another description, it's going to be the witch Izalith, as in Izalith is the name of the witch, which is weird. But it's just Dark Souls at this point. Here we get the Eastern set. Quite a good armor set, actually. I have a samurai character who got this set very early in the game. I made it a point of rushing the forest as soon as I could. Eastern Helm, a distinctive helm made in an eastern land. Exquisitely crafted, this helm offers excellent defense, particularly versus slash attacks, which were one of the main threats in battles in the east. Because they had katanas there, of course. What does katana mean? It means samurai sword. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Fire damage just melting these guys. As I've mentioned in a past stream, the previous stream, these guys are very clearly the scarecrows we fight in the DLC, who have most likely gone feral by this point. They are basically just walking trees and twigs. I knew I heard some footsteps. There we go. So I think that's it for items on this side. I actually want to explore this way here because we haven't been here before. So it's time for some level design appreciation, as is usual here. Remember how I said that the area we fight the Hydra in the base game is where we fight Calamite in the DLC, right? So this is it right here. Not exactly here yet, but we're getting there. We are approaching that area from above. This valley where there is now a river running through. This is the area where we fight those weird looking dogs in the DLC. In the run back just before Calamite. What is that in the back, by the way? Let me equip my binoculars real quick. There's some dark shape in the back. Just a texture, I think. Kinda weird. But yeah, this area down here, you know, where there's water, is where we fight the dogs. We are just above it. There is now a bridge here, which wasn't here before, of course. And this is the long ladder down. It's quite old, as you can see. Which would take us to the boss fight against Calamite. We slide all the way down. And there we go. We are in the Darkroot Basin. And this is where we fight Calamite in the DLC. We are floating above ground, as you can see. There is a reason for that as well, you know. This is ancient Ulasil magic, which has remained active after all these years. Either that or is a collision bug, you know. Your guess is as good as mine. And also, as I mentioned in the last stream, the Hydra, which would normally be down here, we have already killed it, of course. The Hydra has most likely spawned from a scale which dropped from Calamite. As he died in battle, he dropped a scale, and from that scale, the Hydra was born. Which makes sense considering what we find in the Ashen Lake. That place has many dragon scales because that's where many dragons died during the battle against the gods. And naturally we find 2 Hydras down there. Kind of a shame we never fight Hydras again in the game, or in the franchise, I'm trying to say. It would be interesting for them to appear again. We do have dragon scales in the other games, so why not no Hydras, you know? I believe I can touch the sky. I believe I can fly, yeah. That's me right now, you know, floating. Floating in the air. Gorgeous view indeed. Let's rate this message. Get yourself a positive rating, my friend. There's nothing over there, right? Yeah, nothing. So let's explore the other side of the forest then. We go up this ladder again. Just dropped my phone, excuse me. There we go. Now, here we go. There's the old stone bridge. This area is kind of weird. Or rather, we are going to fight some weird enemies here. There it is. Best to approach this place carefully, you know, to draw them in one at a time. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Attaboy, come on. Yeah. Oh, I can stagger them. They have the weird Dark Souls 2 thing though, where they get hyper armor during the end of their attack animation, so I can stagger them, but I need to be careful. I have to attack them before they initiate their own attack animation, otherwise I can't stagger them. Thankfully we are, again, very tanky. We took no damage from that whatsoever. Nope. Oh, they jump around as well. Yeah, 2 at the same time might be a problem. Strong attack. There we go. Not dead yet. Okay, now you're dead. Where's the other one? What? Okay, there he is. They have very spiky fur, don't they? Look at that. I would not be surprised if these guys were inspired by Sonic, because they have spiky hair and they roll around, you know, to smash you. That came out wrong too. To crush you, is what I tried to say. Kinda wish we had some lore on these guys, but sadly we don't. They're just some weird cats who live in the forest. May or may not be related to Alvina, whom we are going to meet very soon as well. Lol. These cats are weird. Yeah, they are. They have this combination of they are weird to fight, which means they are difficult to fight, and there is no real reason to go there. Like, there's no point to come in there, you know. You can approach this area from a different angle. Unless you really do not want to buy the Crest of Artorias, if you really want to save those 20k souls. So these guys are resistant to magic and lightning, I think. Yeah. 407. Let's try lightning. 275. Let's try the base cannon. 632 and I got punched in the face. There we go. And we got some gold pine resin as well. Always nice. I might have to unequip my shields though. Okay, we are medium rolling now. That's good. Can I stagger you with R2? I can, okay. Man, this right-hander is crazy. These guys are super poised, but here they are getting stun locked. I missed. Ouch. Not the face. Okay, there we go. Again, the lore implication here with that these guys are, you know, descendants of Elizabeth. Sadly, the mushroom species, which used to be sentient, again, they went feral as well. They lost the ability to speak. Either that or Elizabeth was unique somehow. I don't know. And we get the Enchanted Ember as well. Have we talked to the mage NPC in New Londo in this playthrough? I don't think we have, actually. I think I went through my entire playthrough and I never talked to that guy. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so let's kill the children, why not? Maybe I shouldn't say that, but oh well. Maybe I shouldn't say that on stream. Aloud, you know. The little mushroom guys, that's what I meant to say, not the children, the little mushroom guys. F mushroom, don't kill them, sorry. Sorry, Cindy. It's the base cannon, it whispers to me, you know. It demands sacrifice. I'm not gonna kill anymore, okay? Only those three. Chest ahead, yeah, I believe this is the stone set. Stone helm, stone armor, stone gauntlets, and stone leggings. Check it out. Moss-covered armor of the Stone Knight, defender of the Dark Root Garden. The Stone Knight is a product of ancient magic, and although this armor is also imbued with it, it is incredibly heavy. That's 17.6, slightly heavier than the Guardian armor. Similar design too, but not quite the same. Interesting. Good, yeah. Not gonna hurt any more mushrooms, I promise. I promise. So let's speak to Alvina up here. I might join her covenant too, actually. What's up?
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find me. But cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorius?
I did.
My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorius art none but a fabrication.
Oh, I know.
Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
Indeed.
Well, indeed, thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest graves. What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well.
Sure, why not?
I am very glad. And now thou art one of us. Let us establish a covenant. And here taketh this ring. If thou wearest that ring, it allows for thine summoning. If mine senses reveal intruders, then I will summon thee. Fend them off, sir. I beseech only this. I shall summon others who will, by their honor, work tirelessly with thee. Thou shalt receive great reward, and whatsoever ye shall pillage will be thine own. A true agreement, not so? But thou must heed the golden rule. The clan is thine own family. To thine kinsman forever stay true. Darest not in any attempt to double-cross. Have no doubt, such wretchedness never will we tolerate.
I love the way she speaks, by the way. Most of the ancient characters in Dark Souls, they tend to speak in this ye old English, right? This Shakespearean English, but Alvina in particular just... I don't know, I just like how her dialogue is written. It could just be a byproduct of her having a lot of lines compared to other characters who speak like that.
Ah, thou dost cometh. How fares ye? My hopes for thee are of the highest. Do not such a hope shatter with foul disproportion.
Could also just be because she speaks like a cat.
Ah, thou dost come at my...
Right. And we do get some new NPCs around. We have killed all of the clan members, of course. Thankfully, they respawn. These two, however, only appear if you join the clan.
I've heard all about you. I'm
I do know.
Shiva of the East, captain of the brigade. Let's teach you the clan basics now, as there's no time to chat in the midst of fighting. Except there is little in the form of rules, you hear? Fight and hunt as you like. Whoever's fastest gets the prey. That's the way we do it. Only, don't forget what Alvina said. Traitors aren't given a second chance.
Yes, they are.
For any reason. That's about it then. Don't worry. It's a good old time, isn't it? Great to have you with us. Good hunting to you.
Love this guy's accent too. Of course, he has an Asian accent coming from the East. One of the many lands we have only heard about in the franchise and sadly never got to visit, the East, you know. I kinda like to play around with the idea that Sekiro takes place in Dark Souls East, but kinda not true. From what I heard, Sekiro takes place in a fantasy reimagining of Japan. So that's likely not the case. Unless Japan exists in the Dark Souls universe, which would be interesting. But I don't think that's the case.
Don't worry now. You'll be called in soon enough. Hunters with patience score the best kills.
So here's what I say. I think we get more dialogue with Alvina if we score at least one kill. So why not? Why not try to invade someone? We'll keep the ring on for now, and let's see what happens. What is going on right now? Is this someone sending... yeah, likely viewer bots or something? Cindy, would you like to delete that message? Let's practice it. Feel free to delete it. We kinda have to set up rules, but needless to say, no posting suspicious messages in chat. And we got a summon, that's nice. We have one cast of Wrath of the Gods. Someone else trying to fight the NPCs, apparently. Oh, they are getting destroyed, though. What is happening? They aggroed all the NPCs. You okay, man? You wanna heal? Let's be a gentleman about this. Artorias cosplayer. I salute you, sir. Let's go for a poise strategy. We do have the base cannon and a lot of poise, so let's do this. Come on in. Jump attack. Poise. Oh, we missed. Can't believe... Oh, that's not gonna hit us, man. This is gonna hit you, though. Ow. Would you not? No stamina. Hit, 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 hit. Okay, got it. Okay, so we're gonna heal too, right? If you're gonna heal, so are we. Yeah, I can poise through that. What? They poise broke me. How dare they? Get pancaked. I don't have my talisman. Yeah, you're getting zapped. Ah, damn it. Ain't gonna happen. Do it again. This guy can actually break my poise. Don't believe that. Row catch. Yeah, you're getting backstabbed. Sorry. Ah, damn it. Do it. Heal. I missed. This is way too slow. Ah, damn it. No, no. I don't want to die. Yeah, there we go. GG, sir. And we got a Titanite chunk. That's nice. Power Stir Invader vanquished. Returning with loot. That guy had some poise on him. He was using the wolf ring, so figures. That's enough for now, I think. Any new dialogue?
Ah, did you notice that one? Sharp eyes? He is one of the clan from the east, like myself. Always slinking in the shadows. But he is a tough one. You will see what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry.
Yeah, same dialogue. This guy is mostly considered to be Shiva's bodyguard. He's this half-invisible ninja who follows him around. Of course, he is known to drop the Dark Wood Grain Ring. I think that's how it's called, which allows you to ninja flip. Never actually used it on a build, honestly.
Ah, thou dost cometh, my hopes for thee. Ah, yes, here is thy reward. It is for thee. Take it. Make no attempt to show thyself as hollow.
As a hollow. Okay, interesting. Divine Blessing. I did not remember that.
Ah, thou my hopes for thee.
No new dialogue, though.
Ah, my
Interesting. You can't remove the messages. Alright, let me have a quick look at that. First time chat. Yeah, sadly it's from someone who is, you know, trying to scam people. Where do we go to delete messages though? Tasks. And I feel like this should be something obvious, you know. I feel like it should be there, you know. Mod view. Really weird. One would think that the option to delete messages would just be there, you know, like just click and that's it. But no, it's hidden somewhere apparently. Okay. Can you figure that out, Cindy? If they do it again, you can kick them from the stream. Should be okay though. Not gonna bother with that right now. So since we are here, let's fight Sif. What should I equip, by the way? Let's go Miracle Damage. Miracle Damage. And let's fight Sif with the base cannon. We are going to get the unique cutscene because we've finished the DLC first. So that's a nice extra. That is a nice extra. Try to delete a message, Cindy. If you can't do it, just, you know, just be on the lookout. And if they do it again, you can kick them from the stream, maybe time them out. Don't stress if you can't do it, though. It's okay. Don't want to bother with that right now, so don't stress over it. I'm giving one last look at chat here. Yeah, it's alright. Don't worry. Do not worry. Okay, so in we go. Only 5 Asters, though. That's okay, right? We can defeat Sif with only 5 Asters. We are way too over-leveled for this area anyway. So this is not quite the area where we fight Artorias. I think this is actually the sanctuary, isn't it? This is the Ulasil Sanctuary where we talk with Elizabeth. It is completely destroyed by now, but we can still make out the circular shape of this area. And of course there is the bridge which leads us into the level. If we go this way, we would see the 2 scarecrows looking down on us from there, you know, as we approach the area. Which means the area where we fight the Sanctuary Guardian is beyond this area, and it's inaccessible at this current time. Which reminds me, we should try to fight the Double Guardian, shouldn't we? That would be interesting. We might do it, or we might do it, you know, at some other stream. We'll see. And obligatory mention here, but this is a very clear Berserk reference. The Hill of Swords, which is a very famous scene in the Berserk manga. Me being a Berserk fan, you know, this does not go unnoticed. Why is there a guy T-posing? Alright, he's okay. Let's do this. Let's check the unique cutscene as well. And Sif recognizes us. Sadly, however, he is not willing to give us the ring, so there's only one way this can end. And we took no damage from that. Yeah, we are over-leveled. Come on, Sif. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be. Okay, yeah, that's damage. That is some damage. I love the silver trace effect on Artoria's sword. Would you stand still? Ow. Okay, yeah, that might actually kill us. I gotta be careful. Let's run away and heal. Yeah, you had your chance, man. Can we stagger Sif? I don't think I can. He's limping, right? She is limping, by the way. It's a girl. Oh no. Come on. Oh. I'm sorry, Sif. I'm gonna farm you for souls. I'm sorry. I kinda need souls. And there we go. Covenant of Artorias, the boss's soul, a humanity, and a homeward bone. Nice. Nice, I say, as my character looks at the camera with this goofy-ass hat. There we go, much better. Thankfully, this was fast, because it is quite a sad boss fight. You banned them, Cindy, chill. I was asking just to delete the message, but okay, that works too. Well, the message isn't there anymore, so... Next time, just time them out. Although, honestly, people who spam are probably never going to come here just to watch, you know, so... That's okay, I suppose. That's fine. We also get the Hornet Ring, which is another piece of interesting storytelling. It means Kiran was likely here until the very end, you know. Long after Artorias was buried, she was here paying her respects and... Saint ahead, yeah. This may or may not be her. There's no way of knowing. Most likely not, honestly, but... It means she was nearby until she vanished. Hornet Ring, one of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Hornet Ring belongs to Lord Blade Kiran. By boosting critical attacks, its wearer can annihilate foes, as Kiran's dagger laid waste to Lord Gwyn's enemies. You don't say, man. This thing is scary in PvP. Absolutely scary. And this way is where we would fight the Sanctuary Guardian, way back in the past, in Ulasil. The path is blocked, however. But yeah, there we go. Another boss down. Technically just 2 bosses to go. There is the optional boss fight against the double Sanctuary Guardian. Technically not a boss fight since there is no boss bar on screen, but still. I did just remember something, chat. We kinda forgot about Logan and his entire questline. So, let's talk to Logan. Let's speak to him real quick. I think we have to buy all of his crystal magic for him to go insane, basically. So let's go to the Duke's Archives. The Duke's Archives, there we go. And I should also talk to the mage guy in New Londo. This is a Lorethrough, so let's try to get as much lore content as we can. And you know what? Let's try. You never know. Maybe someone wants help to kill Sif, you never know. He should be around here. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, hello there. Where have you been? Time is a resource. Let's delve in promptly.
I've been to the past, that's where I've been, you know. I've been to Ulasil. So let's buy Crystal Soul Spear and Crystal Magic Weapon. I think that's it, really. Yeah, he's going insane already.
I can't remember the death. Undead.
So he said undead. It's the one word I could make out. Makes you wonder if one of Rhea's bodyguards, the one who mumbles like that, was also going insane for some reason. Which raises the question, what the hell is, you know, what do any of these two have to do with each other, you know, Logan and... I think Nico was the guy, or Vince, one of them. Yeah, there's no new dialogue here.
Come again. The knowledge here is limitless. I will absorb it, then share it with you.
Sure thing, man. I can't take this. Yeah, you can't. You can't take his hat, sadly. We have the Enchanted Ember. And I think that's the only ember, right? I've already given the Crystal Ember to the Giant Blacksmith, yeah. Okay. I mean, of course I can. I could make my weapon crystal earlier. So let's sit at the bonfire. And Logan should disappear. He should be gone. No, he's not gone. Do we have to quit the game to reload the area? Let's try. Let's give it a try. No, he's still here. I think we have to buy everything, actually. Let's do it.
Oh, hello there, Ty.
That's why I didn't spend those souls, actually. So... Great Soul Arrow, Heavy Soul Arrow. Let's just get everything. I think that's it. Ah, we need... Damn it. Okay. Forgot to buy this one. Probably that's the one we need to buy.
Come again, anytime you please. For I too learn whilst teaching a student.
Damn right. We do have some souls, thankfully. 8,000, we need 20k. Not quite enough. Let's kill some enemies. Let's kill some enemies. Where are these guys? Almost enough. Can I zap the guy up there? There is usually an archer here, right? Huh. Guy just disappeared. Almost enough. There we go. Ow. Look at how little damage we take. I'll never get tired of that. I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2 as well, and man, armor in that game is useless. It's such a shame. Feels so good to actually be tanky, you know?
Hello there. You really are very diligent.
I am.
Oh, I understand. We are in the midst of a revolution.
Yeah, we are in the midst of trying to complete your questline. I need 10k more. What am I talking about? I don't have enough. No new dialogue. He's just mumbling. Yeah, he's going insane. He's going crazy. Did I remove my summon sign? Strange. So this is a bit grindy, but I kinda wanna get done with his questline. So bear with me, chat. There we go. And these guys don't give a lot of souls, do they? I really wish the giant sentinels at Anorlondo still respawned. You can always grind for souls from these guys quite easily. Or 80. $960. Yeah, that's not worth it, is it? It's just not worth it. I think we can go to the Painted World, and in one run we should be able to get enough. Because the Undead Phalanx actually drop a lot of souls each. Any suggestions, chat? Where we can go to get some quick souls? Maybe some giant skeletons at the Tomb of Giants. And maybe that's it, actually. Some of the giant skeletons. Yeah, we do have this, you know, negative effect of having to play through the Tomb of Giants again. I could just equip the maggot, though. Yeah, there we go. No biggie. No problem, we have the sunlight maggot now. Oh, we can one-shot the giant skeletons. That is beautiful. You know what? Let's do a 2-for-1. I'm actually going to farm white titanite chunks. Let's do one farming run. Just one run. And we will have enough souls to do what I want, and we might get some white chunks while doing that. I do have a homeward bone, right? Right? Huh. Nope. Not doing that. I need to get more bones. Bear with me, chat. Bear with me. Where is it? There we go. Now we're ready. Should give us enough souls to buy the last crystal magic. And then we are off. I hope the trigger is to buy all crystal magic. If it is just buy his entire inventory, then not gonna do that right now. I might grind off screen and do that before we finish. Can I get a white titanite chunk, gentlemen? Apparently not. Man, this thing deals so much damage. I love it. Spooky, scary skeleton indeed, Cindy. Not so spooky now. They are no match for the fully upgraded base cannon. These guys are not cooperating. I just need one. Come on. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, guys. Come on. Wow. What is going on right now? Biblical levels of greed right now. What is happening? Okay. One more run, chat. That's biblical levels of greed right now. What is happening? I'm gonna equip this the Silver Serpent Ring. Just watch this, okay? Which will give me more souls. But it will decrease the drop chance. And I'm gonna get some chunks anyway. Just watch this. I'm gonna get some white chunks anyway. Even though I have less of a chance of getting one now. Just watch this. Just watch. It's gonna happen. Come on. Don't make me look bad in front of chat, please. Just one, come on. Damn it. This isn't working. We do have 30k souls though, so there's that. We got what we came for. Mainly what we came for. No drops, damn it. Well, I told you it wasn't gonna happen. Obviously, I unequipped the gold serpent ring, so... Obviously, that didn't happen. Let's put our helmet back on. And let's go back to Logan. The Duke's Archives. Let's pay Logan another visit.
Oh, there you are. It's been a while.
Not really.
Or were you just here?
I was.
This fascinating place defeats my sense of time.
Yeah, he's going insane. Poor guy. No dialogue, just mumbling. So that's Homing Crystal Soul Mass. No new dialogue either.
Come again. The knowledge here is limitless. I would absorb it.
Okay. I think we can just quit and then come back in, and that should be it. That should be the trigger. Yep. No, no it isn't. Damn it. Okay, is it the bonfire? Not quite what I was trying to do, but sure. Not the painted world, you know. Duke's Archives, yes. Okay. Please work. Please let it work. Yeah, thought as much.
Oh, there you are. Oh.
Yeah, we have to empty his inventory. That's okay, I have a plan. I have a plan, chat. As a certain character from RDR2 would say, I have a plan. We do, however, need to take a break before I try out this plan. But we are going to do a very quick soul farming run. And we should have enough to complete this guy's quest. I'm actually going to teleport back to the Duke's Archives and sit at the bonfire there, just so we set that place as our respawn point. There we go. So chat, I'm going on a quick break and I will be right back. Be back in a couple minutes. Alright, we're back. Just realized I need to properly set the chat on the waiting screen. On hindsight, that's quite obvious, but now I see the mistake. That's why we... You know, that's how we learn things, actually. We learn things by making mistakes, right? Okay. Thankfully, the gameplay chat seems to be working just fine. We have about a handful of people watching, that's nice. Welcome everybody, by the way. This is the Dark Souls Remastered Lorethrough. Sadly, we are approaching the end of the Lorethrough. But this is a Let's Play where we talk about this game's lore and level design as well. Mostly just overanalyze and over-explain everything. We are now going to the painted world of Ariamis, so I can get enough souls to buy all of Logan's spells. And hopefully I will be able to complete his quest. Here's the plan. I'm not gonna sit at the bonfire. I am instead going to do one farming run. I think the effect stacks, right, of both the Silver Serpent Ring and the Symbol of Avarice. I think that stacks. So we're going to equip both of them. We're gonna do one farming run on these guys mainly. They drop a lot of souls. Yeah, that's 7k, that's nice. It's not gonna be enough though, is it? Most likely not, no. Damn it. Let's try. Let's give it a try. I'm trying to avoid getting stuck in Anor Londo. That's mainly the plan here. But I don't think it's gonna work now that I think about it. I think warping anywhere in Anor Londo while it is dark, you know, after darkening Anor Londo, will result in you getting teleported to the first Anor Londo bonfire, which is currently unusable because the Firekeeper is dead. Go on, heal. Drink your Estus. You should have drank your Estus. Got a shard, that's good I suppose. Let's give it a try anyway. I'm going to plunge down from the plank and hurry home. But once I am outside the painting, I'm gonna try using Homeward, the miracle, not the item. And hopefully it will bring me back to the Duke's Archives and not to the base Anor Londo bonfire. It may not work though, let's see. So we are here, as expected. Now I use this. And it didn't work, damn it. That is so annoying. So what is the fastest... What is the fattest bonfire, chat? Not what I meant to say. What is the fastest bonfire? The fastest way out of here is what I meant to say. I could cross the bridge, or I could make my way back to Thames Fortress. Or, alternatively, there is a bonfire right at the start of the Duke's Archives. That one might be the closest one, actually. Let's try that one. Still annoying, though. Still annoying. Like, it is quite a way off, you know. And I can't recall if the Armored Boars respawn. I hope they don't. I truly hope they don't. I'm here, says Cindy. There she is. She's here, chat. The one and only Cindy. Mod artist and Devil May Cry player. Dante or Virgil, Cindy? Which one is your favorite? Okay, so the bars don't respawn, thank goodness. This might be the fastest way out of here then. Both. No favorites then. That's surprising. Figured you for a wacky woohoo pizza guy. Pizza. Figured you for a Dante fan. Although we do play a lot as Virgil too, so... Kinda makes sense that you went for both. So do I have enough to buy more spells? And these spells are quite cheap, except for Soul Spear, that's 40k. Jeez. That's a boss amount of souls.
Come again.
Yeah, sure. And there's gotta be a better place to farm for souls, right? Because getting to the painted world is such a pain. Let's try the skeleton strategy again in the Tomb of Giants, but this time we're gonna kill the big skeletons instead. We're not gonna farm for white chunks as we were doing before. Hopefully it will work. Silly hat, there we go. There's my silly hat. I have the silver serpent ring, yeah, sure, okay. Let's do this. I think we can one-shot these guys too, so should be okay. Yeah, we can. 1800 souls, not bad. We do have a few more skeletons around here. Yeah, there's one here. What? What is happening? He stood up. That's terrifying. Don't ever do that again. How much? 1400 souls. That's okay too, I suppose. What else do we have here? Oh, okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Stop. Please don't. I hate these guys. I main Dante in the MC 3, 4, and 5, but I like both. Alright. Fair enough. I'd say my favorite one is Virgil. Can't really say which one I main because I don't play the DMC all that often. Kinda needs to. I kinda should, shouldn't I? I might stream DMC 5 because I haven't played it fully yet. I've played around the first level. And I do consider myself a Devil May Cry fan, but to my shame, I haven't played the 5th one. I have finished all the others though. I think it would make for an interesting stream, you know, to play DMC 5 for the first time. I already know the story though, of course, because YouTube. One more run should do it, right? We should have enough. Okay. I attacked preemptively and it worked. That's nice. Check the dodge, you know. The dodge instinct. Jump attack. Yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna do something crazy here. Plunge. Yeah. Awesome. And one more. And that's it. No, that's not it. I need 40k, right? One more run. Damn it. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Just one more run, chat, and then we can defeat Logan after he goes insane. And then we can proceed. I think we're gonna kill the 4 kings on this run as well. Could be very easy to deal with. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Come on. Yeah, we are taking no damage. Nope. Jump. That should have been a jump attack, but that's okay. It worked out fine in the end. Plunge. Damn it. He missed. How come you can deal bleed with a falchion? I can't do that. That's not fair. Okay, that's 40k damage. 40k damage, 40k souls. So let's buy Logan's last spell. And that is it. That's all the farming on this run, I suppose. So once again to the Duke's Archives. We could play DMC3 multiplayer someday. Yes, we could, right? Did they add multiplayer to the new version of DMC3? I know they've added multiple styles, but have they added multiplayer as well? Or is that still a mod thing? There's some multiplayer sections of DMC5 as well, right? Once we play DMC5, you could help me out during those sections. Still fat rolling, oh my goodness. Okay, there we go, medium rolling. So, Logan, I'm gonna need that last spell you have for no particular reason, because I have no intelligence. Thank you. Okay.
Come again. The knowledge here is...
Any new dialogue now?
Who are you?
Oh.
Stay clear of my work. Curses upon you. How dare you disturb me?
He is completely insane.
Who are you? Stay clear of my work. Curses upon you. How dare you disturb me?
Bro, we just talked. Chill. Okay, so if we reset the level now. On PC you can play with mods, but now it's officially on Nintendo Switch. In Bloody Palace, I mean. Yeah, we don't have a Nintendo Switch, so mods it is. Mods it is. Nintendo and their tradition of placing exclusive content behind a... I don't know, a console which I have no interest in buying. I suppose it is a popular console, but still, man, I kinda have no interest in Nintendo whatsoever. Why did I do that? Well. So now we go back to the area where we fought Sif. Let's hope I can remember... Excuse me. Let's hope I can remember how to get there. Could you stop shooting me? Thank you. Piss off. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Just, you know, had a bit of a stroke. It happens. It happens, you know. Okay, so the elevator is... Where is the elevator, actually? How do we get there? Can I pull the lever? Yeah, I can. I can bring it down. Come on. There we go. Now we go up again. Really wanted to make it a point to not miss out on any more NPC quests. We already did so with Sigmire, sadly. So there we have it. Kinda weird to go through this area and not see the Silver Knight. There he is. He sees us. Do we have... Yeah, we don't have magic barrier. That's gonna be White Dragon Breath. Yeah, that thing hurts. That thing hurts. I'm kinda curious as to how much damage he does. He's got a scimitar. I'm gonna parry you, bro. Stop doing that. I'll give you one free shot. Come on. Do it. Hit me. That's not a lot of damage. White Dragon Breath. Come on, do it. I wanna see how much damage it does. Yeah, that's the one. Not as much as I thought. That's barely over half my health in HP. Okay, you're stacking spells now. I don't like that. I'm gonna break your guard. Yeah. Sadly, I can't riposte out of that. What are you doing? I'm gonna zap you in the face. Yeah. Nope. Sorry. Sorry, Logan. Down he goes, chat. Big Hat Logan. Never got to ask him why they call him that. Completely forgot to do that. Guess we'll never know, chat. And he drops... Oh, we got all sorceries. I don't think you guys can see that, but I got an achievement. I got the... You know, get all sorceries achievement. I was not expecting that to happen. Big Hat and Thin Crystallization Catalyst. I was not expecting that to happen. I figured there would be some sorcery locked behind a covenant or something, but I guess there isn't. That's nice. We got an achievement on screen. On stream. And we get his big hat now. Where is it? Big hat. There we go. Gigantic hat worn by the great sorcerer Logan. It completely hid his face, which led to his nickname, Big Hat. So that's why they call him that. Okay. Famously antisocial, Logan used it to block out noise and people's stares, so he could focus on his thoughts. But it does not possess any magical powers, or any special magical powers. I like how there's a theme on this game of, like, there's this awesome character, and players might think, oh, this guy is very powerful because he's wearing, you know, some sort of magical artifact. Then you get this guy's set, and it literally says, it's just a normal hat. Or just a normal armor. That guy was a badass because he was a badass. Not because of his items, you know. It happens twice. Once with Solaire and now with Logan as well. We also got a catalyst. Let's have a look at that. Thin Crystallization Catalyst. Catalyst imbued with terrifying crystal magic, used by Logan after his fixation on Sith. Makes all sorceries incredibly powerful, but demands extremely high intelligence from its wielder and have sorcery usages. 2.5 of weight, as scaling in intelligence. So that is the strongest catalyst in the game, I believe. Bar maybe using Manus' catalyst for dark sorceries. I think those would slightly outdamage this one right here, but it's a very small difference. It does have the negative effect, of course, the counter effect of cutting your spell uses in half. Did we get Logan's catalyst, by the way? I don't see it here. Strange. We also got a spell. This spell right here, White Dragon Breath. Sorcery developed by Logan during his infatuation with Sif the Scaleless. Emit crystal breath of Sif the Scaleless. Although it no longer causes curses, what madness caused old Big Hat Logan to appropriate this frightful power of the ancient dragons? So I love how he basically reproduced the powers of Sif. Doesn't cause curse anymore, but still. Technically the strongest spell in the game. Good luck actually landing it though. It's very slow. 50 points in intelligence as a requirement. Large magic amber, alright. I was actually wondering where we left this. So did I miss his catalyst? Did I miss Logan's set somewhere? Damn it. Not what I meant to do. Luke's archives, come on. There we go. We did get his set right from the spot where he was sitting. Maybe we didn't. Maybe I immediately went searching for him and forgot to open the chests. Let's check it out. F in the chat, yeah. Indeed, Cindy. Another NPC bites the dust. Okay, so I completely forgot to open this. Sage robe, traveling gloves, traveling boots, and we get Logan's catalyst as well. This is the best catalyst if you don't want to use the tin crystallization catalyst. If you don't want to suffer the halved spell uses, you know, you can just use this one instead. Slightly less damage, but you get all of your spells. Catalyst of Big Hat Logan, the great sorcerer and seeker of knowledge. Originally the same catalyst employed by the Vinheim sorcerers, only terribly strengthened over time due to Logan's use. Very powerful when used by one of superior intelligence. So scaling in intelligence as well. I like how it's meant to be a regular catalyst, but it became powerful over time. Kinda implies that a wizard's staff becomes stronger the more they use it, which is cool. It's not an actual in-game mechanic, of course, but still interesting. And now we have the 4 kings, I believe. Should we try to defeat the 4 kings? That is the question. That is indeed the question. I'm thinking we might leave this for next Saturday's stream, honestly. Can I reinforce my Estus Flask? I can, alright. So that's the final reinforcement.
Forgive
No more dialogue. So here's what we're gonna do, chat. Next stream, which is next Saturday, we're going to complete 2 more NPC quests. And that's the Greek's questline, who is still here. And also the Laurentius questline. I am going to farm for souls off screen so we don't have to farm them on stream as I did right now. So I can buy all of Greek's spells. Shouldn't take too long though, should be fast, but still. We're gonna do it off screen. I'm going to complete these guys' quests. We're gonna speak to the wizards in New Londo as well. On our way to the 4 Kings, I suppose. And next stream, we're gonna finish this series, I believe. We're gonna wrap up on these quest lines, defeat the 4 Kings, and then fight Gwyn, and we're done. We have done all that can be done in Dark Souls. Barring Sigsmeyer's questline, of course, because we messed that up. But that is going to be it. Sounds like a plan. It sounds like, you know, doable. Sounds like something we can do next Saturday. Yeah, the chat is messed up. I need to fix that, but should be easy to fix as well. Should be no problem. And after we do that, I kinda need to think on the next game to stream. I could immediately jump into Dark Souls 2, I suppose, and stream that. But I've been thinking of taking a slight break from lore-focused content and do something which would allow me to talk more about the gameplay. A strategy game, maybe something like Mountain Blade or Medieval Total War even. I have been playing both of these lately and it's been fun. If you would like to leave me a suggestion, you can always do that in either on chat right now, of course, or you can check our YouTube channel in this channel's description right here. Just look us up on YouTube too, you know, that also works. But yeah. Thanks Cindy for making me company. Thank you to the people who are watching right now. This was a bit of a short stream, but the next one should be more eventful, and we should have some exciting new games to play in future streams as well. And that is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a nice weekend, and as always, I will see you next time. See ya.